Alright, now we gotta figure out what's up with this ape so he doesn't kill us. Because now I'm kind of terrified because this Manicore was pretty tough. And this ape just demolished it. So, yeah. One of our spellcasters should go towards the center and see if they can figure out what's going on.
And just do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Yuma would be better for that.
Okay. I go to where the center is and I do not do well.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a peek at it.
You just look around. And you're like, yep, that's magic.
That's my Arcana.
Some kind of magic I can't
Yep, that's magic too. What about
Still
our druid?
magic.
Does our druid have any idea?
1 sec.
Druid, you're dealing with nature. You get advantage now.
Oh, cool. Not Arcana. Okay, 1 sec.
On Arcana.
Wait, it's an Arcana check, but he has advantage because it's nature-based? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's in the nature, and the magic is in nature. So I think he should know what is different and what is normal, and have
It's
a
not a
little bit
nature
of bonus because
check.
of that. No, it's not a nature check. He knows
So,
a lot
what's
about
your
nature,
intelligence?
and therefore knows what nature of how nature usually should look, and he can more easily pinpoint what magic would have done to it, since he's a druid
So plus
and
1,
knows what magic does.
So it would be +1 then. So 11.
11, and then you get one more roll. So roll d20 plus 1. $11.
Oh. Well then. Yeah, what can I say? It looks like a very beautiful part of nature. It's magically charged. As you expected.
So we don't know. We assume that it's magic based, but we don't have the ability to like dispel magic. So, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna perception check and just kind of walk around the area. 20. Anything else I see?
There are a couple of trees like clustered in together in this circle, and one of the trees was the one that the ape fell out of, but he was on the outer edge. And you walk in between those trees, and then you see like a it is between two rocks, like a glimmering point which shines.
Okay, so it doesn't look like natural?
No, unless... yeah.
Okay, so what should I do?
You could find these things in nature, but mostly in caves.
Okay, so what do I check to see if I can identify? What kind of check is identification?
See what it is?
Yeah. And I'll mention
take
the
a
other
closer
twos.
look. Perception.
What? What do I want
You're
to?
taking a closer look, so another perception.
Okay. Yeah, stop popping up. I've gone full screen. 21.
Nice.
It's not natural at all.
Okay, does it look like man-made?
It doesn't look man-made necessarily. It
How
isn't
about an
like
identify spell?
Yeah, but she has to touch it. I'm kind of worried about her touching it. How about we all Arcana check it, see if there's any magic from it.
Doing great in the attacks, but not the checks.
magic is leaking out of it.
Well, we kind of need identify, but you kind of need to touch it. You want to risk it, Yuma?
Sure, I guess.
We go a long way away from her while she does that.
So, Yuma, what you going to do?
Try to cast identify on it, I guess?
Yeah, just tie a rope around me. Pull me away if something happens.
Okay.
Actually, I tell him to stop, or tell her to stop for a minute, and I
Okay.
ask the ape, and point it out, and ask the ape if it's aware of this item, if I've ever seen it before or touched it before.
Item? He looks at it. Doesn't look like item.
This shiny thing, have you ever touched it?
No. Never touched shiny thing.
Okay, thank you.
Haven't seen shiny thing.
Well, that's good then. So it's less likely that it touched it, and that's what made it big. So,
Right,
we
so
won't
the
have a big
touching doesn't
Yuma.
make it big, but it might be the leaking magic that made it big. So closer proximity
Fair
doesn't
enough.
help.
Well, we've already been close to it, right?
Yeah. Maybe we should not be indecisive about this and just try to do it before it leaks more magic. So Yuma, knock yourself out. I'll be over here.
Should I use a spell slot just so it goes quicker?
Yeah, I would not disagree with that.
Okay.
It'll
I'll
still
do
take a
that then
minute, but
Instead
Yuma.
of 11 minutes, it's 1 minute.
You touch this thing, and your finger goes through it, but it doesn't exit the other way, or it doesn't continue, so to say. So
Okay.
the part that you touch it with just disappears,
Oh,
but you can still feel it,
pull it out.
and it feels warm, pleasant, light breeze.
Uh-oh.
And when the spell ends and you pull your finger back, it looks completely normal. The spell itself, it kind of gives some conflicting messages, as if it isn't sure what to tell you.
Really?
It's not an item. It is, however, magical.
Oh, it's an object though, right? Is it an object?
It is sort of an object and sort of not an object.
Okay.
It's like two things at once, but neither.
Like I'm
It
thinking portal.
doesn't generate magic. It is magical. The magical properties of the thing itself is different than the magic that leaks from it. But it does tie together. So it is different, but it is still kind of the same.
So is it under control of a spell? Is it
Probably not.
Okay, so
Does this thing have any resemblance at all to the portals
To the portals?
from the beginning of the game?
No. It's not like you see continuous weird images from all over the place.
Hmm.
You
So what exactly does it
don't
look
really
like?
see anything in it. It's
And how big is it?
the object itself is between two rocks, so the point is fairly small, not bigger than a grape.
Okay. Well, since we kind of know nothing,
Yeah, whatever I say, it basically comes out to I have no idea. It's like part magic, part not. Or part something.
well, I think this is out of our realm of expertise. Maybe we should see if we can abate the giant ape's anger and go back to town and find someone who actually knows more,
Yuma,
more about
perception.
magic.
Okay. I was caught off guard.
By the way, I am around 30 feet from her. However far
Shortly
that
after
is.
that, Golf and Toby, perceptions.
$19, $22!
You both see a very small man crawl from away from Yuma, just casually walking away, and he's just looking around.
Okay. What does this man look like? Is he human?
Let me
This is
paint you a
getting
decent
weird.
picture. Um, um, it is a very small creature. Green, pointy ears, reddish hair, and it has the wings of a butterfly, which you just saw. It's carrying around a small stick, and it's just looking around, and then it finally sees the giant freaking ape.
Okay, can
Is it Sylvan?
Is it?
we
that's
do
what-
like a check to see if we know what it is?
Yeah. What type of check do you think you should make?
I yell out hello in
History or nature? Well, let's do the
You
check,
yell
see
at-
if we know
you
first.
yell at it
Don't yell at
in
it.
Sylvan,
No, a friendly hello.
and it looks at you, and it speaks exactly the same language. Hello.
Oh, pleasant to meet you. What are you doing here?
Pleasant to meet you too. I was sent here to close this hole behind me, but apparently it already caused some ruckus.
Yes, I guess you can see our large friend here. He would like to be put back down to his normal size. Can you help us with that?
I sure can. The little creature flies up towards in front of the ape, and the ape just looks at it. The creature is sitting right on the ape's nose, and the ape is like cross-eyeing it to see it. And the creature just pats the ape on the nose. There, that'll be alright. She gives it a tap with a twig. It's more like a staff for her, but to you it looks nothing more than a very tiny twig. She taps it on the face of the ape, who immediately starts reverting back to a normal size. There you go, little one. And Toby, you can hear the ape being extremely happy. And he immediately he runs off to the nearest tree, jumps in it. It's extremely happy that it can be inside of a tree, and then just bolts off.
So that was my history check to see if I could remember a creature from my books that would fit this description, though it sounds like it's a fairy. Or a pixie or something.
You are looking at this thing, and it's like, what in the hell is this?
Really?
You have never heard of this.
Okay. What about our druid?
Lean.
Does our druid know what it is?
Yep.
What is it?
This, dear druid, is a pixie.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell the others that, oh, this is a pixie. And I thank our pixie friend.
You're welcome. Now, if you would please get out of the range of this magic. And she just draws a circle.
And
Like- Please get out of that.
Tyraneus tells us, because we don't speak Sylvian, or Sylvan.
Yeah, no, as I'm running out of the circle, I tell them to follow me.
She then stands on the hole. You can barely see her. Now that you know where to look, you can just barely make her out. She stands above it, just taps with her staff in the middle of the hole, and you can see the color of the grass slowly disappearing and going back to the middle until everything has gained its normal color. And then she says, "Have a nice day," and disappears inside of the hole.
Okay. That was interesting. Let's go back now.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get back to the horse. How long has that been since we left the horse?
You
A little over an hour.
You followed half an hour, about an hour.
Okay, cool.
So the horse is just grazing. Apparently didn't care much for the noise. And Rita is fairly interested, and she starts walking next to you, Tyraneus, and she's starting to ask questions about what this creature is and how you knew its language, that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm not very forthcoming with any information.
Okay.
Short, curt answers, or like just being quiet.
Oh, I'm not rude, but I don't give any information. Just vague, like I spent lots of time in the woods with elves, and I'm familiar with different things.
She seems kind of disappointed, but that's about it. And then you reach the horse. About a half hour later, you reach the horse and return, I guess.
Yep, we have the tail, so we have proof of kill.
1d20 minus 3 we're at?
No, because that was the encounter.
Oh yeah, then we're at a clean 1d20 again.
Yeah. Nope.
And minus 1.
Nope.
You reach safety of the city. Inside of your, what was it? Cart? Yeah, cart.
Yeah, our cart.
You
And we still
enter
have-
the city.
Sorry, and we still have 3 days worth of food for the animal too.
Yeah. And you yourself have also each lost 6 days of ration.
Nope, because we have the gatherer.
Then you didn't.
We have
Think you were
no
paying
food
attention.
costs.
I was gonna say, haven't happened in the past.
Because we'd be awesome. Alright, so we'll go and turn in the tail.
Okay, you go like to the city hall and present the tail.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
I play on my drum, or I play on my lute. Blum, blum. No.
What was the... Now I hope that I actually have that.
What you looking for?
Audit. Did I tell you what you would be paid for this creature?
No.
Yeah, about 5,000 gold, I think.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay. Thanks for
tried.
immediately knowing that I didn't tell you anything. You get 3 gold pieces.
What?
No.
What?
Um,
Multiply that by 100.
Are they about as manticores like tougher than ankegs?
they are tougher.
So they should be. It should be more than a single ankeg, but I don't remember how much we got paid for the ankeg. I can probably check.
I think we did pretty good.
Yeah, we got pretty good out of that.
Wasn't around 300?
Yeah, it was 300 gold for the ankeg. I got 10 platinum for it.
300 for 1 ankeg.
Mm-hmm. Or no, for
and
2.
For 2 ankegs, so that's 150 for 1.
Yeah.
So that'll bring this one up to around. Each of you gets 100, so that's 300 total.
100 GP. Cool.
I'll just turn that into platinum.
Yeah, me too. So up to 94 platinum.
If we can do that, I'll just do that too.
Yeah, you can get it in platinum. They don't mind you asking for that.
Okay.
And you get 100 experience points each.
Okay. So I'm at 3851.
Which leaves 400,
5851.
which leaves
5851,
400
yeah.
experience points that the ape got. Because, yeah, he wrecked shit.
Okay, fair enough.
Just for your information, Tyraneus,
Yes, sir.
a normal ape is challenge rating a half. So you could change into that.
Okay, thanks.
The giant ape's challenge rating is a little bit higher.
Like
Yeah, that's what I figured.
7.
Yeah, I gotta get to level 6 to do it 2,
No.
I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then after
yeah,
that,
2.
after that it's your level, druid level divided by 3. So you'd have to be level 21, which is
technically impossible.
yeah. No, it is because you can't go farther than that as a druid technically.
Yep.
You
So
could
that's
be,
fun.
we might do a multi-classing if we ever go beyond 20, which I highly doubt. But yeah, that's literally it. You can't go any farther. So the highest challenge rating is you could do is 6.
Well, a fella can dream.
Yep.
There'll be other creatures which you could change into.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
Oh, what are you looking for?
Oh, I've just been generally looking at a few different things.
Well, if I don't know what those things are.
Oh, I'll let you know in advance. Besides, I think we have to come across them first, don't we?
Yeah. But I might be swayed in one way to show you a couple of creatures later on.
Cool. I'll do whatever it takes.
All right. So
Not dying is part of it.
Okay, I'm happy to keep that part of the bargain.
all right. So I guess we'll it's probably close to late afternoon. Yeah. Wrath.
Eating.
Oh.
Yeah. By the time you return, it's afternoon, late afternoon.
All right. So I guess I'll just book a room and get a meal again. So how much is it for a room and 2 meals? 3 silver?
Room is a little bit more than 1 silver.
Was it 1 silver? I thought it was 1 silver.
I think it's...
The basic room.
It's just comfortable, right?
No, basic room is not comfortable.
Oh, basic room then.
Basic room
It's
is basic.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
as it says. It's a basic room.
I
Let me
see.
scroll. Where was it?
I think it's in the player's handbook.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in the player's handbook. But now to find where about it is. Ground, general, eating, etc. It's 2 silver pieces for poor.
Oh, okay. So minus 4 silver for me. Okay. And
So
then
poor basically gives you like a room.
yeah. Then Yuma does her thing. Tyraneus spends a copper.
A silver on food and a copper on lodgings.
Then don't forget we need horse feed.
They allow you to sit in a chair. It's not really a chair, like a comfortable chair. It's like a basic wooden chair.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll sleep on the floor.
On the wooden floor.
Well, I've got my bedroll and stuff.
Yeah.
No different than sleeping on the ground.
It's not nice, but you'll get around. You're a druid, so you're kind of used to sleeping on... Then again, I think a nice bed of leaves is more comfortable than a wooden floor.
Yeah, this is roughing it for me. Other than the forest.
I like that. You spend the copper to rough it.
I'll do it rough.
Okay.
So,
Next morning comes, we buy horse feed.
how much horse feed?
We have 3, right? Buy 12.
Sounds good.
So 6 silver.
Okay.
And you'll keep track of that.
So 2 each then of silver.
Yeah, sure. I'll pitch in.
Okay, yeah, we got 15 food now.
Okay. And then I guess we head off towards the next city, which is unnamed. Or it's a town.
Let's see what's the first thing that we'll come across. I should continue naming these guys again.
Yeah, I already told you where we're going.
Yeah, it's just I have a crap ton of stuff to do. Or, my internship just takes a lot of my time. Let's see what's the name of this thing's going to be.
It's a dumb thing. Very, very good.
I know a way what I did for these guys. Your list, please. Anyway, the travel is...
Should take about a week.
Yeah, a week.
Alright, so this needs... for random encounters, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so this needs to be... This is for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... There we go.
Okay.
We're one day out.
100, and this is going to be Paris.
So that's 9 days of food gone?
9 days of horse food.
No,
yes.
6 days of food gone. I'm counting from the days we haven't had an encounter.
Oh yeah. What was the roll?
The W100 was a 79.
79. Interesting. Now I need to find the card for it. Faster. Uh, 2d4.
Very low, jeez.
So while you are traveling, there is like a part, a decent-sized part where the road is set in like a valley with cliffs on either side.
Okay.
Roll a 1d2 for me for the final thing.
I'm liking rolling them ones today. Them low numbers.
At least it's not on D20s.
On D20 rolls that matter. What are they going off about? Just all cooped up because of the weather, and we fenced off our lawn because of replanting it. So we got like nowhere to run.
They probably know what we're up against too.
Yeah.
Is it that bad out there? It's sunny here.
It was raining this morning a little bit. It was muggy, but they have like nowhere to run because we
little
fenced
bit.
off 3/4 of our yard.
Yeah. Okay.
So right in front of you, slowly crawling its way towards you, is a massive blue square. Inside of said massive blue square, you can see the remains of some woody thingies, some bones, a sword. And it's slowly but surely creeping up on you.
Okay, so it's coming is it in front of us or behind us or to the side of us?
It's directly in front of you.
Okay, can we turn around?
No.
Alright.
Well, you could turn around, but the road itself is barely big enough for two cars next to each other. So turning around would be rather difficult.
Okay. How far away is it from us?
You noticed it when it is about 60 feet away from you. It just fell from the cliffside, so bloop, right in front of you.
Okay, I think I know what this is, but that's metagaming, so can I make a roll? Well, I'll make a roll, see if we can identify it.
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of roll?
Good question.
I don't think this naturally occurs in nature, right?
No, but you could put it on.
So maybe a nature
Not
roll, a history roll.
It's not Arcana.
So you rolled an 11.
I guess so.
Yeah. So the way those work, that's 2 d20s. That's why it took me a while to figure it out. But that's supposed to be roll. The first one is what you roll, but the second one is if you roll advantage or disadvantage.
Okay.
So can I make a history check? Yeah. You know what it is.
Somebody knows.
It's a d20 plus.
Tobinius, this thing is known as a...
Okay, that's what I thought.
It is not really common to see these guys or these things. Or yes.
They're usually undone, aren't they?
Yeah, usually on the ground or more in caves, in dungeons, labyrinths.
Well, I'd suggest Golf use your flamethrower.
My firebolt.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna say Rita start turning this thing around, just in case we can't take it out in time as it's slowly coming towards us. And I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt it. I guess.
Okay. How long do you... turning the card around? Let Rita make an animal handling check.
Okay, and that's wisdom. So her wisdom is a +2. Yeah. She's doing it very slowly.
What did she roll?
A 9.
Yeah, that's not really... She starts to try to get the horses to move around.
Just one horse.
The horse to move around.
And then I'm gonna fire my firebolt, which is a 4 modifier. Oh my gosh!
You fire straight over it. No, never freaking mind. You hit it.
Okay, so that's just a flat D10.
How can its AC be weaker than that of a freaking non-movable object?
It's got very low defense and things hit it easy.
Yeah, probably.
So that does 3 damage. Do we want to? Should we have rolled initiative or should we like?
It basically goes last.
Okay. So Yuma, fire. Yuma,
What did you say?
fire.
Fire. Okay. Yeah.
I'll put Drake at 7, whatever. What? Oh, that's at 6.
Nice attack roll. It hits.
Does hit.
Yep.
This is
Never
hilarious.
that much.
So you hit it for 9 with the crossbow.
Mm-hmm. And it goes and goes. Bloom.
Yeah, it's like blum blum blum, and it takes the crossbow bolt in itself.
And it somehow hurts. Hey, whatever.
So Tyraneus,
You could cast Entangle. Right?
Okay,
Because it's 60 feet
I'll
away,
cast
cast Entangle, like, so
Entangle
it's right on the far edge. I don't know if it could actually be stopped that way, but we might as well try, right?
Yeah, no, you're right. It's about the only one I could think that would do anything right now. So it's save versus strength.
yeah,
It might be immune to the status, though. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but you can literally do nothing else. And if it's not, then...
it's not immune to the status, but the way it would act, it doesn't seem like it would be of any use. I think it just moves a little bit slower, but that's about it.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, no, that's good. More fireballs and such.
So in the meantime, it moves about 10 feet, slowly destroying the plants that come up in front of it.
Okay, so we basically added a turn. That's good.
Rita tries to wiggle the horse and the
Shall I
cart.
roll again, or...?
No,
Okay.
that was what she just did.
Okay.
Drake,
Okay, attacking with Firebolt again. Jeez.
you hit. Yuma.
Guess I have no choice but to do the same.
Oh my
I hit
gosh!
again. But it's a hit.
We're rolling so low today. But our attack rolls are actually decent.
Tyraneus.
How far away is it from him?
50.
50 feet?
Yeah.
You could use your ice knife, but... Actually, ice knife would be good. Right? Because it has a 60-foot range?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. Yeah, it is 60 foot.
Okay. Right.
Sure, okay. I'll do it, let's see.
You roll an attack. The d20 plus 6 in your case.
Yep, okay, 1 sec here.
Double
And
that's a
then-
crit.
Yeah,
That's a
so it's
single
normally
crit.
1d10 piercing, so it'd be 2d10?
Yeah,
Yep.
2d10. And then it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. That's why I told him to use
Wish
it.
it a lot of luck. Huh. Well, it failed.
2d6.
No, 2d10.
2d10
No.
And now do the,
Oh yeah, and now it's 2d6.
that's normal damage.
Yeah, now you do the explosive damage. Would you call that... Would the crit also affect the explosion?
No.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a different...
Perfectly average damage.
There seems to be less of it by now.
So it's bloodied?
For lack of a better
Rita.
term.
Rita is just wiggling the cart. It's now halfway turning.
Okay, I say keep
And
it here.
And she looks at you like, really?
Yep.
Just in case. If it looks bad, we'll keep
And,
going.
The cube moves closer again.
Okay, so that moves another 10 feet. So it's now... it should technically be out of...
Yeah, it's just out of the range of the spell, 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
Break.
Okay, let's get a high number this time, darn it. Double crit!
Yeah, darn it.
Yep, it's double crit.
3d10.
If you had 2 extra, it would have been a triple.
Yeah, but I don't have the 2. I can't get the 2 extra. Oh my gosh.
What
No,
are you
I could have
attacking
if I
with?
could given you
With
a,
fire, of course, yeah.
Could have given you a bardic inspiration die to use.
Yeah,
Too late.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There, it starts to smell very weird now. Like
Wasn't me.
burnt ooze. However that smells. Not pleasant.
Yeah, okay.
I think one more entangle would be nice, but yeah, it's Yuma's turn.
It's better than you. Well, it smells worse than you must barf.
I should hope so.
Me too. Just saying.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, I will fire again. Hit.
You hit.
Oh my gosh.
So
Tyraneus.
I
what kind
don't
of
think I'm
shape
gonna
does it
get
look
these
like it's
arrows
in?
back.
Shape? You mean as in it's a square?
Yeah. No, I mean, you said it's gotten a lot of damage and there's less of it than was before, so...
Yeah, there's way less of it.
So, will it reach us in the next turn?
No, it'll reach us
No.
in 2 turns.
It will reach you in 2.
Okay, then I only have 2 more spells left, so I'm just going to save it then.
Well, what are you gonna do?
So you're just gonna sit around. Yuma looks at the 3 of you. So what am I supposed to do?
Or Rita, you mean?
Rita, yeah?
She
Okay.
can spit at it.
As she's
Give
talking
me
about the
something to
cart,
throw and I'll do it.
do you want to? I think we'll be here. If we don't do significant, it doesn't look like we're gonna beat it. Then you keep going after I attack again.
She's like, ugh. It just. She just sits. She's like, dang it. Make up your mind. The ooze oozes forward, or the cube oozes forward. Break.
Okay, let's get another decent roll here.
That's a hit.
Yeah, not very impressive in the least. Perfectly
And
average.
You burn away the last part of the ooze.
Okay. Now you can turn the cart back the direction we were going.
And she just turns the cart back again.
Thank you very much.
Do we find anything that was in the cube? It's now outside of the cube?
Well, what I previously told you what was inside of the cube. Now it's outside of the cube, but it's mostly destroyed.
So,
okay.
No magic items that were able to resist it. Nothing of value.
No.
Can I try to get some arrows?
Can I perception
No.
check just for the heck of it?
No. Okay.
All the arrows inside of there are just damaged.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
That's my perception check to see if there's anything of value.
There doesn't seem anything of value.
Okay.
Anything that was inside of there has been destroyed beyond real value.
Alright. So, I guess we keep going the one more day until we reach Barris.